Should you invest in business cards in 2025? Hey everyone, and welcome back to another YouTube channel or YouTube video, I guess, for Be a Boss Coaching. Today, I really want to talk about something that might seem a little outdated, especially in our digital world. But I want to talk about this investment that I just made. And I'm wondering where other people are at with this type of investment that I just did. But let me show you. I just invested myself into business cards. So let me just go ahead and pull that up. And one thing that I want to show you is just like how they look. Ooh, is it gonna pick up? There you go. You could see how it looks, and you could see it's so tiny, the website. And my husband designed these cards, and he's very, like, his way of styling or his way of designing is very clean, which I also really like. I really appreciate his designs and his creativity and how he sees designs in general. But that is how he designed my card, which I really liked. It's very simple. It only has my name, and it only has my website, which I will tell you, I guess, in a bit why I chose that. Most business cards will have at least a social media account or a YouTube account or LinkedIn or an email or phone number, but I just decided to do my website, and I'll tell you why in a bit. But that is my business card. It feels very nice to the touch. It's very velvety. It smells good. It's like, like a freshly printed business card. But I wanted to talk about that. Should you invest in business cards in 2025? So there you go. You see my business cards. They are beauties. They're very velvety, very nice to the touch. And like I said, my husband designed the cards, including the logo, which he created about 2 years ago, really, is when he did this. And we just decided to continue to... Oh, did I show you the back? I don't think I did. Yeah, this is the back with my color palettes. I'm gonna make it... Yep. I don't use all of my colors, but pretty much the main ones. But that's what we stuck for the design of the cards. But I've been thinking, should entrepreneurs still invest in business cards in 2025 with all the technology that we have now? Digital cards, apps, websites, social media, they're all physical business. Are physical business cards still worth it? So I want to share why I decided to get them and why I think the answer is actually yes. They're still worth the investment, and I want to talk about it. So let's dive right into it. Why business cards still matter in 2025. So number one is really standing out at networking events. If you're a new business owner, you should be attending networking events, especially to promote yourself, to promote your business, to talk to potential clients, talk to potential collaborators, stakeholders. Business cards are a great way to connect with people in more personable ways, in my opinion. I think of business cards as the equivalent of writing a handwritten note or letter rather than just connecting via email, right? Because we have so much technology these days that anything that is tangible, something that is a physical manifestation of your personality and brand, I believe that makes a real impression. So in 2025, when most people don't have business cards anymore, you'll actually, in my opinion, stand out by having them. Of course, you still need all the digital touch points that everyone else has, social media accounts, LinkedIn, your website, of course. But in my opinion, a physical card really creates a memorable moment. And I've seen people try to share digital business cards with me before. I've had experiences where someone, or in a networking event, someone let me know that they have a digital business card. I think I had to download an app and I had to scan their QR code, and then I had a digital business card. And honestly, I think, to be honest, I never went back to look at that. And for me, it felt really redundant, because isn't that what your website is for, or your LinkedIn? Right? If we're going to have business cards, I say keep it OG with something physical that people can touch and feel, it just feels redundant to me. So that's one reason why I think business cards can still feel like part of a really good marketing and promoting strategy. Number 2 is local business outreach made easy. You don't have to wait for networking events to use your cards. I think that they're perfect for introducing yourself to local businesses in your neighborhood, especially if you're brand new, right? So one of the things that I plan to do for my business cards is to go around my neighborhood and say something like, hey, I just want you to know I'm a local resident and a business coach, and I'd love to work with local businesses. And if you're ever interested or if you're ever in need of a consultation, feel free to check out my website. Here's my card. Handing them my card feels authentic. There's no awkward obligation for them to follow me on social media or for them to give me their email or for them to receive my email. Technically, they're receiving that through my business card and they can do that on the spot, right? So I think having a physical business card creates this nice buffer where it feels like a genuine gesture to provide someone with something tangible and you're not pressuring them. It's an easy way to meet potential clients. Plus, even if that person doesn't need your services in that moment, they might be open to receiving a few business cards and talking to their friends about it, right? Your card becomes a physical reminder of you that they can pass along to other people, to other businesses, other colleagues that they might have in their network. So I think that's another great way to use business cards. Number 3 is using markets and vendor events. And that has been really fantastic. When I go to vendor events, I usually, because they are business owners, right? They are creative people that have come up with their own products. And these are usually really small businesses. This is my target audience. But I feel really awkward going up to them and simply being like, by the way, my name is Beatriz. Here's my Instagram account. If you're ever in need of a consultation, please feel free to follow me. And I don't know, there's something that feels, for me at least, I'm sure other people feel just fine, but for me, I feel like it's not, like it feels a little obligatory for them to follow me, even if they don't, or maybe they don't at all, right? But I think business cards can create the ability for you to, again, break a little bit of the ice and make it less awkward for you to talk with the vendors and business owners that are at these markets. And it makes it easier for you to connect with them. And at the end of the day, they're entrepreneurs. They're exactly my target audience. So if I can make it easy for myself by making it less awkward, introducing myself and letting them know that I'm a business coach, then why not do that? Especially if it makes you feel more comfortable with you, right? And you can simply say something like, hi, my name is Beatriz. I'd like to offer you my business card. I provide business coaching for entrepreneurs and solo. And then the card becomes this perfect, like I said, icebreaker and conversation starter. And usually what has happened is a lot of people will compliment me on the cards because they look so sleek and they feel really good. So it just creates a better way for you to introduce yourself and not make it so weird when you're introducing yourself. Number 4 is really about mobilizing your network, your personal network. And this is one of my favorite strategies. What I like to do is I like to give my business cards to my friends and family. And I ordered almost 1,000 of these cards. And I give my close contacts 5 to 10 cards each. And I tell them, whenever you come across someone who mentions that they may have a business or they're thinking about starting one or they have something in mind and they need a thought partner to help them reach or pursue this goal, give them my card and say, my sister, my daughter, my friend is a business coach. If you ever need help or would like a consultation, feel free to reach out to her, and then they can give them my card. And it makes it so much easier for your network to promote you, right? I think if they have something that they can give people, they can let the person know to go to the website and look you up and look up your services, and they just hand over your card. It's a great way to spread the word about your business through people who really want you to succeed and who want to help promote your business. And then lastly, number 5 is event collaborations and giveaways. If you're speaking at or attending events, give the organizers some of your cards to include in their swag bags or anything that they might be giving away. I think it's a really great way and a hassle-free way to get your information in front of potential leads who are already interested in your industry, who are already interested in being around other people who are talking about business. And I think it's such a fun way, easy way to collaborate with other business owners. And the people attending these events are usually really high quality leads because, again, they are there to gain information. And so your card can be a great way to put your information in front of people that are already in mindset to be around your industry. It's free marketing for you, and I think it's just a great, easy way to do it. So one of the reasons, I think I said this earlier, as to why I decided to keep my card very simple. It's just my name, my slogan, be a boss, my credentials, and my really tiny email. I'm not email, I mean website, with my color palette and my logo. Can you make it? It's too close. Okay. The reason why my card is so simple, it just has the logo and my website, nothing else, because I want it to be a very intentional card. And something that I've learned and that I want other people, if they're also paid a lot of money for their website, is that I want the people to find me through my website. Of course, they can find me through other channels, YouTube, my LinkedIn, my other social media accounts. But I paid a lot of money for my website. Might as well have people come to your website, check you out, and read about who you are and all of the wonderful services that you provide. And all of that is in one place. It is your website, right? That is the reason why I only have my website on my business card. And when people go to my website, I don't have any social media icons. That's very intentional. I want my visitors to stay there, to stay on my website. I want them to browse my content. I want them to read my blog, listen to my podcast, and fill out my contact form. And the same goes for my card. I want people to go directly to my website where they've already put in the effort to type in my URL. Once they're there, they can eventually find my social media through my blog or podcast. But I'm not dividing their attention right from the start. I spent a lot of money on my website. So my strategy is to direct everyone to that one source. Is it worth the investment? Absolutely. So the cards were actually a pretty affordable. Like I said, I got almost 1,000 cards for about $250 to $275, including shipping. It's not too much for something that can really help you stand out. And if you're strategic about how you distribute them, if you leave them community bulletin boards, give them to the right people, and find creative ways to get them in front of the right audience, the right type of clients and your target audience, I think business cards will really go a long way in your 2025 strategy for promotion and marketing. So that's it. I'm curious what your thoughts are on business cards, right? With all of the technology that we have now. And but for now, I will say absolutely yes. I think business cards are a great way for you to stand out. It is a tangible, physical manifestation of who you are as a brand, a personal brand. And being that not a lot of people invest in business cards anymore, I think that is actually a good strategy for you to stand out among the sea of people that, if you go to a networking event, everyone is exchanging Instagrams. And of course, you can still do that, like I said, but having a small, personable little way to tell people who you are, I think that is a small little way to stand out in the world. Okay, but you tell me, what do you think about business cards? Are you thinking about investing in your business cards? And let me know in the comments. Again, I think they're a great way to create a first professional impression. And sometimes the most effective marketing tools are the ones that are timeless. So thank you so much for sticking around for this video. I really had a good time talking about business cards. If you liked it, please remember to like, subscribe to my channel, come on over, of course, to my website at beabosscoaching.com and fill out my contact form. And I love to get to know you and explore what coaching could potentially look like with me. All right, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you soon in the next video. Bye.